Something strange is going on with the Samsung Galaxy S25 Fan Edition, and it's making everyone stop and ask, how is this even possible? The S25 FE isn't due until late 2025, but there's already an exclusive report from a trusted source claiming Samsung might use the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 chip this year. Now, before you get too excited, earlier rumors suggested the S25 FE would stick with the Exynos 2500E, the same chip used in last year's S24 FE. So, what's really happening? Here's the twist. Samsung reportedly couldn't produce enough Exynos 2500 chips for the main S25 series, and now the same issue might be affecting the Fan Edition. Normally, Samsung releases just one FE phone per year, but this time, they're also working on a Z Flip Fan Edition, and leaks say that model will use the Exynos 2500E. If Samsung can't make enough chips for both phones, the S25 FE might have to switch to the Dimensity 9400 as a backup plan. This would be a huge surprise. Fan Edition phones usually get a slower chip than the flagship to keep costs down, but this year, the S25 series launched with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, and the Exynos 2500 hasn't even appeared in any Samsung phones yet. Here's the real question. If the S25 FE doesn't get a meaningful chip upgrade, how will it feel different from last year's S24 FE? Affordable rivals like the OnePlus 13R are already packing faster processors at lower prices. Samsung might bump up the RAM to justify calling it an upgrade, but will that be enough? Now, imagine if Samsung does go with the Dimensity 9400. And let's be honest, we'd love that, even if it seems unlikely. The S25 FE could outperform last year's S24 Ultra, but there's a catch. The Dimensity 9400 is more expensive than the Exynos 2500E. That means Samsung could struggle to keep the S25 FE's price tag in affordable territory. So, what else is new in the S25 FE? It's still early, but leaks hint at a thinner design, under 8mm thick thanks to a redesigned motherboard and a wider, slimmer battery. Oh, and the S25 Ultra is also dropping soon. But is it really worth your money? Want the full breakdown? Stick around. We've got all the details coming up next.